Hello, everyone. This is Dan Gramza, and welcome to dangramza.com Market Studies for Wednesday, April 29th. We had a lot of fundamentals coming out on Tuesday, and we have a lot coming out on Wednesday, as we discussed in the advanced video here in the Russell. What do we look for? This market still has a bullish bias. Asia just opening up, not really showing us much at this point. A lot of central banks reporting. The expectation is interest rates will stay the same. Bank of Japan left their interest rates unchanged as well, but along with a lot of other earnings reports. I'm looking for an inside to higher, actually not lower in this market. But with all the fundamentals, it's really, and Wednesday's a big day for that. It's 50-50 of how the market's going to absorb that information. So let's take a look at the Canadian dollar. As fast as it went up, it came down. It's an equal and opposite. Normally, that's a very bearish sign. I'd be careful here. Look for follow through, but not a big day down. If there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, the US dollar could be stronger, and then we'd look for weakness here in the Canadian dollar. The bond market is weaker. It's at levels that we've seen buyers before. So if you're on the short side, be careful here. We could get a bounce, but yields are up. And what that means is that downward pressure is expected, like in the gold market, because of its relationship to interest rates. This market does not yield an interest rate. And with interest rate products like the 10-year notes, we can earn an interest. So the real yield becomes important for that market. And here's its relationship. If you look at the 10-year notes, see how that's down? And here's gold. Not an unusual action that we're seeing here. But you know what's really interesting is what's happening in the ags. We see up moves. There's a lot of weather and potential yield uncertainty happening in these markets, especially in the wheat market. We had drought conditions in some parts of the country, and that outcome, that yield, is reflected here in the wheat market at this point. Look for it to catch its breath on Wednesday, inside to only slightly higher. Well, those are my thoughts for today. Thank you for joining me. Look forward to being with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care.